Hello student, welcome to all of you. This is the grammar portion of your chapter and the first chapter of the grammar is phrase. So student, what is the phrase? So a phrase is a small group of words that adds meaning to a sentence. So what is the work of phrase in a sentence? It adds a meaning to a sentence. As you know, what is a sentence? Sentence is a group of words that also express a complete sense. That is called sentence. Like that, phrase is a small kind of sentence. It differs from a sentence in that it is not a complete idea with a subject and a predicate. It is not a like a sentence. It is just a kind of sentence because in sentence there is a subject and a predicate, while there is no subject or predicate in any phrase. As like open the door, get a glass of water. This kind of sentence is called a phrase functions as a noun, verb, adverb, adjective और प्रीपोजिशन इन ए सेंटेंस. सो ये जो फ्रेज होता है ये किसी सेंटेंस में नाउन, वर्ब, एडवर्ब, एडजेक्टिव या प्रीपोजिशन की तरह फंक्शन करता है. द फंक्शन ऑफ ए फ्रेज डिपेंड्स ऑन इट्स कंस्ट्रक्शंस. नाउ हाउ विच फ्रेज विल बी ओपन function in a sentence या work in a sentence, it's depend on its construction या making. Based on that, it is divided into various types. There are so many kinds of phrase as like noun phrase, adjective phrase, verb phrase, adverb phrase, prepositional phrase, infinitive phrase, gerund phrase, participle phrase, and last is the appositive phrase. So what is the noun phrase? Student, you know what is a noun? What is noun? So you will say noun is a name of person, place, or things. So like that is a noun phrase. So a noun phrase functions like a noun in a sentence. तो ये जो noun phrase होता है किसी sentence में noun की तरह ही function करता है. It consists of a noun as the head word and other words which comes before or after the noun. जो head word होता है ये noun की तरह function करता है और सारे जो other words होते हैं या तो noun के पहले आते हैं या फिर noun के बाद आते हैं. द होल फ्रेज वर्क एज ए नाउन इन ए सेंटेंस. और जो पूरा फ्रेज होता है वो एज ए होल एज ए नाउन की तरह पूरे सेंटेंस में वर्क करता है. इफ़ वी सी द एग्जाम्पल, तो देयर इज शी इज़ वियरिंग ए ब्यूटीफुल ग्रीन ड्रेस. सो हियर दैट इज इन द इटैलिक फॉर्म, ए ब्यूटीफुल ग्रीन ड्रेस. तो दिस इज द नाउन फ्रेज. द चिल्ड्रन इन द क्लास, दिस इज द word that is in the italic form, the children in the class. This sentence is the phrase, noun phrase. So next is the adjective phrase. So it is a group of words that functions like an adjective in a sentence. So adjective phrase क्या होता है? एक किसी sentence में as a adjective की तरह function करता है. It describes a noun या pronoun. It tells us about a noun या pronoun. It can be placed before या after the noun या pronoun, and you can use it before noun या pronoun या after noun या pronoun. As you see the example, the music was annoyingly loud. So annoyingly loud, that is the adjective phrase. The car is way too expensive. Way too expensive, that is in the italic form, is the adjective phrase. The girl dressed in blue frock is my daughter. So dressed in blue frock, this sentence the adjective phrase. Next is the verb phrase. What is a verb phrase? It is a combination of the main verb and it's a helping verb in a sentence. So generally what happen in the sentences, in the tenses, there is a main verb and another is the helping verb. The combination of these two words is the called verb phrase. As you can see in the example, he has been driving for 5 hours. It is also the present perfect continuous tense also. Generally we see is in the present perfect continuous tense that there is a helping verb and the main verb. She is eating a chocolate. This is the present continuous tense, and is eating, this is the verb phrase because is the helping verb while eating is the main verb. He has finished his homework. He has finished, this is the present perfect tense. Has is the helping verb while finish, the third form of the verb, is the main verb. So next is the adverb phrase. So a group of words that functions like an adverb in a sentence is an adverb phrase. So what is the adverb phrase? जो एक sentence में adverb की तरह यूज होता है उसको बोलते हैं हम adverb phrase. So there are other words as like verb, noun, preposition and modifiers that make a group which work like an adverb in a sentence. So it is also make a group and work like an adverb in a sentence. Student, if you see the example, you can see that he came and sat next to me. Here next to me, what sat? Sat is the modifier, the verb. So this is the adverb phrase. The children were singing in a loud voice. Modifier क्या है इसमें? ing. So in a loud voice, that is the adverb phrase. John always behaves in a very rude manner. So modifier the verb behave. So the italic portion, rude manner. This is the adverb phrase. Next is the prepositional phrase. A prepositional phrase consists of a preposition, its object, and any modifiers of the object. Prepositional phrase can function as either adjective phrase or adverb phrase to modify other words in the sentence. So student, prepositional phrase is working like either an adjective phrase or an adverb phrase to modify the other words in a sentence. So as you can see the example, prepositional phrase function as an adjective. First example is based on the adjective phrase as like we stayed at a cottage by the lake. So by is the preposition here and by the lake is the prepositional phrase. The prepositional phrase function as an adjective phrase modify the cottage. So it is working like an adjective phrase, that is modify the cottage. Next is the prepositional phrase function as an adverb phrase. Next example is based on the adverb phrase where prepositional phrase is working like an adverb phrase. So we climb up the hill to grow a better view. So here up is the preposition and up the hill is the prepositional phrase. So the prepositional phrase function as an adverb phrase modifier climb. Next is the infinitive phrase. Infinitive. An infinitive phrase consists of infinitive as like to plus simple form of word. You can see if any is the first form of the verb, before it to is added, then it become the infinitive form as like to learn, to go, to say, that's like that is the infinitive. Any verb of the first form before that is the to, that is called infinitive. And modifier या other words associated with the infinitive, it always function as an adverb, adjective या फिर noun in a sentence. Infinitive phrase as an adverb. First, I went home to study for my exam. To study, that is the infinitive, while to study for my exam it is the infinitive phrase. So here infinitive phrase is an in a adverb form. Adverbs answer quite like questions how, when, where, why, for what reason. If you ask some question based on the example and like how, when, where, why, for what, then you can get what kind of infinitive this is. The given sentence answer the question where did you go home. Next is the infinitive phrase as an adjective. I need a magazine to read on the train. So describes the magazine. It is in the adjective form. When an infinitive phrase acts like an adjective, it describes a subject or an object. Next, infinitive phrase as a noun. So it answers the question what. I don't want to go to the party. This kind of question based on the infinitive as a noun. Next is the gerund phrase. What is a gerund? If we add ing in the verb, that is called gerund phrase. It consists of a gerund like a verb plus ing, but verb the first form. And modifier or other words associated with a gerund phrase act as a noun in a sentence. As you can, I like writing letter to my friend. Yeah, writing letter is my habit. Reading books is my habit. Next is participle phrase. It consists of present participle verb plus ing या past participle verb ended in ed या other form in case of irregular verbs. A participle phrase is usually separated by commas. It always acts as a adjective in a sentence. So participle phrase is always consist of present participle and the past participle, and it is always separated by a comma and always work like an adjective in a sentence. If you see the example, then you can see removing his boots. Removing its boots, comma. Ryan jumped into the water to save the child. मॉडिफायर रेयान मीन्स ये मॉडिफायर किसको कर रहा है, रेयान को मॉडिफायर कर रहा है। स्टूडेंट इंटरेस्टेड इन स्पोर्ट्स आर इंकरेज टू इनरोल फॉर द कोचिंग प्रोग्राम। सो दिस इज द पार्टिसिपल फ्रेज। नेक्स्ट इज द appositive phrase. An appositive is a noun या pronoun that renames या identifies another noun या pronoun. So appositive is a noun या pronoun and it always rename the या identify the other noun या pronoun in some way. An appositive phrase consists of an appositive and its modifier. There are two types of appositive like essential and non-essential. First is the essential appositive. Appositive that provides information that is necessary for identifying the noun या pronoun that precedes it is called essential appositive. Without it, the sentence does not make much sense. So it is very important part of the sentence because in the absent of this, there is not proper sentence appear. So if we see the example, we can see the playwright William Shakespeare wrote on 30 plays. So William Shakespeare is the appositive identifier of playwright. Next is the and last non-essential appositive. You know there is two types of appositive. First is the essential appositive, while the other is the non-essential. So this is the last, that is the non-essential appositive. So it provides additional information about a noun या pronoun in a sentence whose meaning is already clear. So what is do it give us some extra information about the sentence that is already exist in a sentence. It is set off with commas. So as like Rio de Janeiro, a city is Brazil, is famous for its carnival. So here is a non-essential appositive. A city in Brazil is the appositive phrase. It identifies Rio de Janeiro. So student, this is the first chapter and here is some given some exercise as you can see. First is the laying off worker is the last step that the company will take. Now you have to do what? You have to choose one with which one is correct. So what is this? This is gerund phrase because laying off. Next is my grandfather who lives in a farm. What is this? This is the non-essential phrase. Next what? The author Ruskin Bond. This is the essential phrase. He bought her a beautiful yellow dress. So what is this? This is a noun phrase. Fifth one, working round the clock. The worker got the stage ready for the performance in the evening. This is the participle phrase. Plumber fixed the pipe beneath the kitchen sink. This is the prepositional phrase. So student, the next exercise I will send you through the homework. So till then you repeat and revise this chapter. Thank you.